Hi, I'm Carl Tannenbaum, Chief Economist for Northern Trust. Here, in quick-fire fashion, are the questions I'm being asked most often by clients and the answers that I've been providing. First, is inflation out of control? Inflation around the world has escalated to levels not seen in decades. Food, energy, imports, and housing have all gotten a lot more expensive since the spring. As always, specific factors drive specific prices, but a general observation is that demand is well out in front of supply in the economy at the moment. Government stimulus, job restoration, rising wages, and wealth effects have all boosted spending, while supply has been hindered by frictions in global production chains and a slow return of workers. We're expecting supply to improve as we move into 2022, but the process may take longer than anticipated. Quarterly inflation is likely to remain above 3% through the middle of 2022 before finally settling down. Secondly, where have all the workers gone? There are still more than 4 million American workers who had jobs prior to the pandemic who have not yet returned to the labor force. Reasons for this range from COVID-19 concerns to daycare limitations to the buffer provided by unemployment insurance benefits. Nearly 2 million people say they've retired during the pandemic, but we suspect that many of them will eventually get back to work. But until they do, worker shortages are leading to service and production interruptions. Better pay should prove a powerful inducement to get back to work. As more people do, the limitations of labor should begin to ease. Third, is the Federal Reserve behind the curve? Like other central banks around the world, the Fed flooded the domestic financial system with liquidity in an effort to ensure that the pandemic did not cause a depression. Its purchases of government bonds helped to speed fiscal relief to those who needed it. But as the economy has regained its footing, the Fed has kept its foot firmly on the accelerator. They only began tapering their asset purchases in October and have indicated that it will be some time before they contemplate raising interest rates. With inflation well above targeted levels, it might have been better for the Fed to step back sooner. Finally, what can we expect from Congress during the balance of the year? It will be a busy year-end sprint for the legislature. The bipartisan infrastructure bill has been passed, and attention has turned to the Build Back Better initiative. The size of the BBB has been reduced to make it more budget-friendly, but the details are still the subject of considerable debate. Experts still expect something to pass before the end of the year, but the odds are close. Funding for the government runs out in early December, and the Treasury may run out of room to maneuver under the debt ceiling shortly after that. Expect a flurry of activity and no small amount of controversy. And that's The View from here.